So see, in this question we are given the number of ways of distributing 15 identical balloons, 6 identical pencils, and 3 identical erasers among 3 children, such that each child get at least 4 balloons and 1 pencil. So see, हमारे पास though we have 15 identical balloons, but out of which 4 balloons has to be given to each child. So suppose there are 3 children A, B, C, 3, and we have 15 balloons, but 4 balloons has to be given to each of them. Okay, so effectively we are left with balloons left is equals to 15 minus 12, that is equals to 12. Okay, similarly we are left with pencils left equals to 6 minus 3, that is 3, and erasers we have as 3. Hmm. So if we have so number of items that we need to distribute is 3. For example, we are looking for the first balloons, then number of items or number of balloons we have to distribute is equals to 3, and number of people among whom we have to distribute is 3. Okay, so there are 3 people, A plus B plus C. These are the children that out of to whom we need to distribute, and these are the objects, balloon. This type of questions where we know that there are n identical items distributed to be among r people, the number of ways equals to n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1. Okay, so let's put the values in equation. It will be 3 plus 3 minus 1 c 3 minus 1. So it will be 5c2. C2 is the number of ways for balloons. Similarly, we'll be having any same r is same again. So for pencil and erasers again we'll be having number of ways as 5c2 only, and we know value of any factor like nc2 is equals to n into n minus 1 divided by 2. Okay, so total ways equals to 5c2 is 5 into 4 divided by 2, so it will be 10 into 10 into 10 equals to 1000. Pankaj, we are doing it 3 times because there are 3 items needs to be distributed. First is balloon, second is pencil, and the third is erasers. So this 5c2 is for balloons, this 5c2 is for pencil, this 5c2 is for erasers. So I'm giving again summary what we have done in this question. So not just for this, for all these type of question, we know for identical items distribution. For example, in this question, we were given that the items are identical. Identical items, we use this formula where we found the effective left out items should be distributed. Here in case of balloon it is 3, in case of pencil it is 3, and in case of eraser it is 3, and we found the number of people out of whom we need to distribute these items, and that is also equals to 3 here. And after that we just put the values in the formula, which is n plus r minus 1 c r minus 1, and answer comes out to be 1000. Okay guys, should we move to the next question? Okay, great. Let's move to the question number 2. Guys, very simple question again. Solve it. Yeah, guys, but talking about this question, what do you think? Is this round 1, round 2, round 3, or should you be picked in round 1? Okay, people are saying round 1, round 1, round 2, round 1, round 2. If formula is known. Great. So I feel if you know the formula and you are targeting anything above 95 plus percentile, then this is round 1 for you. And if you are in the range of 80 to 85 maybe, or maybe below 80, and don't know about this formula, then I think you can leave this question in round 1. Okay, but owing to maximum people over here, I think this can be considered as round 1 because many people are going to score 95 plus. We will again discuss this round formula in the end, but again I thought हर क्वेश्चन के साथ करते चलते हैं. अमोघ, अमित, आयुष, कनिष्क, स्वप्निल, अरहम, उत्कर्ष, yeah, all are correct. Okay guys, so let's move to the solution part. Again, we will be using very simple formulas of the logs that we have covered in the past sessions. So let's take this 2 to this side. It will be log 2. We know if we have a log x with the base of a equals to k, then log x is equals to e raised to the power k. Okay. So using the same formula over here, this log will be out when this 2 will have power of this 2. So it will be 2 raised to power 2, 4. Guys, I am doing this in the same formula. Sure. Okay, let me write in the next line. Okay, so it will be log 3, 4 plus log 4 x minus 1. This will become equals to 4, and this 3 will come this side. I am taking this 3 this side. So it will be 4 minus 3, 1. Okay. Now again doing the using the same formula, this log will go out. This will become 3 raised to the power 1. This will become 3 raised to the power 1. Now doing it again, log 4 x minus 1. This will be 3 minus 4 equals to minus 1. Okay. Now we will take this log, this method, take this 4 this side, eliminating log. This will be x minus 1 equals to 4 raised to the power minus 1, which equals to 1 by 4. So x will be equals to 1 plus 1 by 4 equals to 5 by 4. And we need to find value of 4x. This will be equals to 4 into 5 by 4. Answer will be equals to 5. Any doubt to anyone? Yeah, round 1. This was round 1. We had one doubt. सर अगर लोग 2 को पहले ही भेज दें और फिर +2 करें. We can't. Pankaj, we can't. We can eliminate this log 2 once we have the log over the complete equation. Okay. So see, this is like log x, this 2 plus 4 equals to 0. We can't eliminate this log 2. Okay. We need to make sure that this log is on the complete LHS. For that, we need to send this 4 to the right hand side. Now we can eliminate this log using 2 raised to power minus 4. Second step or repeat. Okay, then I am doing again. Okay, guys, I am repeating the question. What we have done in this question is, for not just this, for all log type of question where we need to find value something like this, then सिंपल होता है, we need to just make sure कि हम इक्वेशन को स्टेप बाय स्टेप सॉल्व करते रहें. In log we just have few formulas and we are going to use these formulas only. Okay, so इस क्वेश्चन में हमने क्या करा, we were making sure कि हम log वाला जो इस बेस है, बेस की पावर के अंदर ले जाएंगे अपने RHS को और इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करते रहेंगे. ओके, सो फॉर दैट पर्पस हमने सबसे पहले अपना -2 जो लोन वुल्फ था उसको हमने इस तरफ भेजा, देन अपने जो लॉग की पावर थी उसके अंदर उसको चढ़ा दिया. सो दिस वाज द बेस, वी डिड बेस टू द पावर वैल्यू. ओके, and we followed the same approach throughout the question, and in the end we got x equals to 5 by 4, and the demand of question was we need to find the value of 4x, so we multiplied 5 by 4 with 4 and got the answer as 5. एंड हमें क्या निकालना है इस वाले क्वेश्चन में, वी नीड टू फाइंड वैल्यू ऑफ x माइनस वाई. सो इट शुड क्लिक कि हमें इसके अंदर x माइनस वाई को वेरिएबल लाना, मतलब फैक्टर लाना पड़ेगा अपना. ठीक है, एंड दैट कैन बी बॉट इफ वी कैन मेक समथिंग लाइक x माइनस वाई होल स्क्वायर और समथिंग लाइक दैट. और वी कैन सी दिस इज इक्वेशन 1 वेयर वी आर गिवन x square and minus xy, and in this equation it is given y square minus xy. So why don't we add the both the equations? Okay, so let's add the equations. X square plus y square minus 2xy minus x plus y equals to 56. Okay, we just added the equations and we can make square using this part. It will be x minus y whole square, and we can take -1 common from this part. It will be x minus y 56. Okay, यहाँ पर we have taken -1 common because we need to make this form. Okay, where we need to make it a form of x minus y. We can also solve this in a way where it would have been y minus x का whole square plus y minus x. But the question was demanding we need to find value of x minus y, not y minus x. Okay guys, clear है ये वाला? Great. Then let's take x minus y common. This will come out to be x minus y minus 1 equals to 56. And हमें वैल्यू निकालनी किसके? We need to find the value of x minus y. So let's say x minus y equals to a, then it would have been a times a minus 1 equals to 56. Here you can guess easily, or you can look for the options, that is a equals to 8, where 8 into 7 equals to 56. So well, answer that we have got is option A, 8. Then again I am repeating because some people are asking कि repeat कर दो sir. Okay, just last part ये वाला. Okay, so इसके अंदर तो हमने कुछ करा ही ना. We got the equation as a sorry, a times a minus 1 equals to 56. Then we need to find the value of a. Then we can easily see ना कि क्या आंसर है हमारा. And if you're not able to visualize, then you can definitely put options as well. Like if you will put a equals to 4, then it will be 4 into 3 equals to 12, which is not equals to 56. So option D is wrong. Let's put 7. 7 into 6 equals to 42. Again not equals to 56. Eliminate. 6 into 5, 30, not equals to 56. Again wrong. Answer comes out to be option A, 8. Yeah, we can also solve quadratic, but again इस वाले के अंदर quadratic solve करना क्यों है? This can be easily visualized. अगर थीटा होता ये वाला, then even that case I think this can be visualized. You just need to find the value of two factors multiplying. Like if I'll ask you this, a times a minus 1 equals to 90. Can't you tell me the value of a without any options? Exactly 10. Great. Guys, should we move to the next question? And talking about round, before moving to next question, what do you think? Yeah, unanimous round 1. Few people are saying round 2, but again I think it should be round 1, provided you get this thing clicked, where you get the gist that you need to add the equations. अगर इतना पता लग गया, then again I think it was a round 1. Hardly 60-second question. Cool. Many people again, almost all are saying round 1. Let's move to the next question. Question number. Invested 10,000 in a fund. At the end of first year, he incurred a loss, but his balance was more than 5,000. So यहाँ पे मैं बता दिया उसने कि started with 10,000 and by the end of 1 year it was more than 5,000. That means loss percentage was less than 50%. Okay. So इस लाइन का बस यही हेल्पफुल था. Second is, this balance when invested for another year grew and the percentage of growth in the second year was 5 times the percentage of loss in the first year. Okay, so if in the first year he was having a loss of a% loss, then in the second year he gained 5%. Okay. If the gain of Raj from the initial investment over the 2 years period was 35%, the percentage of loss in the first year is simple. So इसको solve करने के I guess we have 3 methods. First is, let's first look at the traditional approach, where actually if you see we don't need this one. We can solve using 100 as well. We can solve using 1 as well, because in the end we are dealing with the percentages only. Okay, so let's avoid this part. Let's say we were having 100 rupees in the beginning, and in the first year we had a loss of a%. Okay, so it will be 100 minus loss percentage, that is a, divided by 100. This is after first year. And after second year we got profit of 5%, so it will be 100 plus 5a divided by 100 equals to 35% gain. Okay, overall 35% gain, so it will be 135. Then we need to solve the quadratic, where we will eliminate this 100 over there, we will take this 100 this side, then we will be making a quadratic. But guys, we are smart people, इतनी मेहनत तो करेंगे नहीं हम. Okay, so we will use a not different formula, which is successive percentage addition. So in the first year we had a gain of minus a%. Effectively we had a loss of a%, but we can say we had a loss of minus a%. And in the second year we got a gain of 5%. Then in successive percentage addition, we know if we have a gain of x% in first year and gain of y% in second year, then our overall gain is equals to x% plus y% plus xy% upon 100. Okay, so let's follow the same approach. It will be minus a plus 5a plus 5a times minus a divided by 100. This will be equals to 35%. So let's me make some space to solve this question, or solve this equation rather. Minus 5a square, this will be equals to a square upon 20 equals to 35. At this step you can put the options, like we can put the options a equals to 15, because in the end we are required to find the value of loss percentage that we assume to be a. So let's put a equals to 15. But before putting options, guys, can you tell me कि सबसे पहले हम कौन सा ऑप्शन पुट करके स्टार्ट करेंगे? Shad, Amog, Y5, Sakib, Y5. Yeah, we have told na कि we will look for the middle options first. So we will start with option A 15 or option C 10. Yeah. So let's start with putting A equals to 15. It will be 60 minus 225 divided by 20. This should be equals to 35. But is it getting equals to 35? Let me check. This will be equals to 22.5. This gaya. This will be 11.25. But 60 minus 11.25 will be something like 48 to 49 ki range. But we need to find value of 35. So wrong. Option A is wrong. Pankaj, read the question again, how we got the 5A. It is clearly mentioned that in the second year, the growth was 5 times the percentage of loss. So in first year, when we are having a loss of A%, then in second year, we are going to have a gain of 5A. Okay, so now let's put option C. It will be 40 minus 100 divided by 20, and it comes out to be 35, which is equals to right hand side 35. So our option is answer is option C, 35, 10%. Yeah, in quadratic you will get two values, 50, 10 and 70. But in the question we are given na that after 1 year this is turning to 5,000 plus value. So if it is more than 5,000 plus, then that means जो हमारा loss percentage है, that is greater than less than 50. So if it loss is less than 50%, then option D can't be the answer. 70 can't be the answer. गौरव, concept repeat होते हैं कैट में. और अरमान, a square कहाँ से आया? I told you formula x plus y plus xy upon 100. So in our question, our x is a, or rather minus a, and y is 5a. So that's why it is coming a square. We had a loss of less than 50%, तो पहले तो हम इसे हटा देते हैं अपना. 70% can't be the answer. ठीक है? Then we know it is a two-step approach. So in the first step, we are having a loss of 15%. So it will be 0.85, because 1 minus r na. So it will be 0.85. And in the next step, it will be 1 plus 5r. So it will be 1.75. For this step, it will be 0.95 into 1.25. And in the next step, it will be 0.9 into 1.5. और ये तो है ही गलत. Okay. And in exam, we have calculator. Then we just need to do 3 calculations. और हमारे को ये पूरा जो हमने पहले करा है वो करने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती, ये वाला पूरा करने का जरूरत ना पड़ती. अगेन आई एम टेलिंग यू. सो starting with option A 15. So it is value of A percentage that we have got reduced. Okay. Loss percentage that we have incurred. So it will be 1 minus A, 1 plus 5A, where A is in the decimal term. So for 15%, it will be 0.15. Okay. So option A will come out to be 0.85 into 1.75. Option B will come out to be 0.95 into 1.25. And we need to get the value as 1.35 in average case. जिसमें भी हमारा 1.35 RHS आ गया, we will be sure that this is the answer. And if you know the table of 15, we know 15 times 9 is 135, so it is answer option C. Pankaj, Snehashish, this method is definitely easy. Again, if you're not getting this method and you feel that this is not something you want to do, then वो वाला मेथड तो था ही जहाँ पे आप सक्सेसिव ऑपरेशन यूज कर सकते हो, सक्सेसिव परसेंटेज वाला. ट्रू ट्रेन्स आर देयर ए एंड बी एंड दे आर मूविंग द अपोजिट डायरेक्शन. So let's see, this is train A and this is train B and they are moving in the opposite direction and their speed being in the ratio 5:3. Okay, so let's say its speed is 5x and its speed is 3x. Okay, the front end of A cross the rear end of B in 46 seconds. So if this is front end of A and it need to cross the rear end of B, then distance कितना travel करना पड़ेगा A को? So let's say length of train B is B and length of train A is A. So B distance travel करने में we took time of 46 seconds. Okay, and next we are given it took another 69 seconds for the rear end of the train to cross each other. And जब यहाँ पे suppose यहाँ पे ट्रेन हमारी आ चुकी, यहाँ पे ट्रेन एक है, now it needs wants that we both the rear ends of the train should cross each other. And in case both the rear end of train should cross each other, तो distance कितना travel करना पड़ेगा? In that case distance needs to be a plus b and it takes another 69 seconds, that is 46 seconds plus 69 seconds, and we need to find the value of the ratio of length of A is to B. So we need to find the value of A divided by B. Then कैसे कर सकते हैं हम इस क्वेश्चन को अंदर? यहाँ तो हम इसके अंदर पूरा सॉल्व करें, बट अगर हम ध्यान से देखें, कैन वी से आर A is equals to 69 and B equals to 46, because we know na distance is directly proportional to time. So this is the length, this is the distance, and this is the time. Speed is constant in both the cases. Okay, साफ साफ दिख रहा है हमें कि B की वैल्यू 46 है, A की वैल्यू क्या है 69. So our answer will be A by B equals to 69 divided by 46. Taking 23 common, value of A by B comes out to be 3:2. So our answer is option D. Amit can paint a house in 60 days. Bimal can paint in 84 days. आगे condition है कि if he worked for these many days and then he joined and all. So similar, same type of question. Let's assume the value of total work first. And for assuming value of total work, we take the LCM of these two, which will be 12 times 5 into 7, because 84 is 12 to 7. So it will be 420. Okay, so let's assume total amount of work is 420 units. And Anil can do this work in 60 days. So per unit work that Anil completes in a day is 7. Okay, and Bimal completes 480 divided by 84, that is 5 unit of work every day. Now let's move to the question part. We are given Anil starts painting and after 10 days Bimal and Charu join him. So that means Anil worked for 10 days. So if Anil would have worked for 10 days, Anil would have completed 70 units of work. Okay, so work left would be equals to 420 minus 70, that is equals to 350. Okay, and now they joined him and together they completed the work in 14 more days. So after this part, when they both joined him, they took another 14 days. So let's so to find the per unit work, per unit per day, work per day, this equals to 350 divided by 14, that comes out to be 25. That means in a single day Anil, Bimal and Charu are doing 25 units of work, where we know value of Amit does 7 units of work each day, Bimal does 5 units of work each day. That means Charu will be doing 25 minus 7 minus 5. So Charu will be doing 13 unit of work each day. Okay, then we need to find the share of Charu in case the total work has paid them 21,000. Great, so we know for total work that was 420, out of which Charu did work for 13 days. So Charu share equals to 13 into 14 divided by 420. This will be the amount of work that Charu has done, and we know that amount of money that they get is equal to, is proportionate to work they do. So it will be 13 into 14 divided by 420 times 21,000. So let's subtract, cut 10 from this side. It will be 21 times 2, 21 times 1000. It will be 7. 13 times 7 is 91, and this is 1000. So 91,000 is our answer. Question, we are given a box has 450 balls, each either white or black. There being as many metallic white balls as metallic black balls. If 40% of white balls and 50% of black balls are metallic, then the numbers of non-metallic balls in the box is. ठीक है guys, simple, very simple question. Simple अपना 2x2 का matrix form करेंगे हम, and then we will be solving it, where we know that two cells are equal, hold equal value. Okay, so let's say this is white, this is black, and numbers of white balls is x. The number of white black balls will be 450 minus x. They are given 40% of white balls and 50% of black balls are metallic. Okay, so 40% of white balls are metallic, so it will be 0.4x, and 50% of black balls are metallic, so it will be 0.50% of black balls, no, 0.5 times 450 minus 450 minus x. Then ये हमारा हो जाएगा 0.6x, and this will be 0.5. Let me write 0.6x, and it will be 0.5 times 450 minus x. And we need to find the number of non-metallic balls in the box. We need to find the total number of non-metallic balls. Simple question, क्योंकि we know one situation. We know there being as many metallic white balls, that means this part metallic white balls as metallic black balls, so that means they both cells are equal. Okay, so it means 0.4x equals to 0.5 into this will be 225, and minus 0.5x, they are equal, so it will be 0.9x equals to 225, and we will get value of x as equals to 250. Okay, so this will be 150, and this will be 450 minus 200 times yes, so this will be 100. So answer that we will be getting is 150 plus 100 equals to 250. Even there are three people, A, B, and C. Jointly they invested in a business and agreed to share the overall profit in proportion of their investment. Typical line जो हमेशा होती है. Anil's share of investment is 70%. His share of profit decreases by 420 if the overall profit goes down by from 18% to 15%. Great. So 3% decrease. So in case of 3% decrease, his profit is decreasing by 420. Okay. Chintu's share of profit increases by rupees 80 if the overall profit goes up from 15 to 70, and we need to find the amount invested by Bobby. ठीक है guys, so if you see यहाँ पर हमारे को तीन पैरामीटर है, तीन फैक्टर्स हैं, ए बी और सी. ए का इन्वेस्टमेंट का शेयर बता रखा है हमें, हमें सी का बता दिया, यहाँ पे ए का तो बता दिया यहाँ से जहाँ से हम निकाल सकते हैं. हमें ओवरऑल का भी उसने बता दिया कि ए का 70% है, जिससे कि हम अगर ए का जो रेशियो निकालेंगे, वी कैन फाइंड द अमाउंट ऑफ इन्वेस्टेड बाय ए. ओके, यहाँ से हम उसका ओवरऑल अमाउंट इन्वेस्टेड निकाल सकते हैं, बिकॉज वी नो 70% इज ओवरऑल इन्वेस्टेड. और वी कैन फाइंड द अमाउंट इन्वेस्टेड बाय सी एज वेल. हम ये भी निकाल लेंगे लास्ट क्वेश्चन से. उसने हमसे बी का पूछा है, हमें ओवरऑल पता है, हमें ए का पता है, हमें सी का पता है, इन द एंड में बी का निकालना है. तो क्वेश्चन तो बहुत सिंपल है. इफ प्रॉफिट गोज फ्रॉम 18 to 15%, इज लूजिंग हिज अमाउंट ऑफ द पोर्शन बाय 420. ओके, सो 3% डिक्रीज के अंदर अनिल इज लूजिंग 420. So 1% of profit is equals to 140 for Amit. Yeah, sorry guys for pen. For Anil, that means 100% profit कितना हो गया? 14,000. And we can say 100% profit is equals to amount invested by Anil. Okay, So we found that Anil invested 14,000 rupees. Guys, ये बात clear है सबको? Great. And we know Anil investment is equal to 70%. So if Anil की investment 70% है, that means 70% of total is equals to 14,000. So total will come out to be 20,000. Total investment is equals to 20,000. Abhijit, loss or profit, how does it matter to us? We know that for 1% variation, it is equals to 140. So if even in case it would have been gain, then again हम same procedure follow करते हैं. Like for Chintu we know ना, for Chintu it is profit. Then again for Chintu we will follow the same method. So we got to know the total is 20,000 and Anil's investment is 14,000. Now we will look for Chintu's investment. So we know for 2% for Chintu, it is equals to 80 rupees. Okay. So 1% will be equals to 40 rupees. So 100% will come out to be 4,000. Chintu का कहाँ 3% दे रखा है? It is given that Chintu is raising from 15 to 17%. Guys, क्वेश्चन ध्यान से पढ़ना पड़ेगा. If you are not reading question right, then आते हुए क्वेश्चन गलत होंगे. So Chintu का हमारा आ गया 4,000. So now we know that Anil invested 14,000, Chintu invested 4,000, and our total investment was 20,000. So amount invested by Bobby will be equals to 20,000 minus 14,000 plus 4,000, which is equals to 2,000. So answer is option C, 2,000. So we are given if a rhombus has an area of 12 centimeter square and a side length of 5 centimeter, then the length in centimeter of its longer diagonal is. So ठीक है, geometry के for any solving any geometry question we should first make diagram and clear diagram. So let's assume this is a diagonal. Sorry, this is a rhombus and these are its diagonals. Let's name it A, B, C, D. And let's say diagonal AC is our longer diagonal. Okay. And we know that diagonals of rhombus intersect at 90 degree. Okay. This was the prerequisite that we have known till now. अब हमें पता है कि side length is 5 centimeter. So let's say this is 5 centimeter, this will be 5 centimeter, this will be 5 centimeter, this will be 5 centimeter. Okay. And we know that AC is longer than diagonal BD. So let's say length of AC equals to 2x, length of BD equals to 2y. And as we know they bisect each other, so it will be x, this will be x, this will be y, and this will be y. So we are given two things. One is length of side and another is area. 12. तो हमारे को दो वेरिएबल है, दो इक्वेशन है, सॉल्व करते हैं सिंपल. So for using side length, we will use Pythagoras theorem, which is x square plus y square equals to 5 square. Okay. So it will be x square plus y square equals to 25. And for area, we know, let me write this, half times length d1 d2, and length of diagonal d1 is equals to 2x, and length of diagonal d2 is 2y, and this is equals to area, that is 12. Okay. So subtracting xx, so it will be xy equals to 6. We know xy equals to 6, and we know x square plus y square equals to 25. And we need to find the individual value of x or y. Then guys, क्या करना होगा हमें इस क्वेश्चन में आप आगे? How will we move forward? Exactly, we will not. Exactly, we will make whole square. So we will first make x square plus y square plus 2xy. This will be equals to 25 plus twice of, this is 2xy, twice of xy, that is 12. So it will be 31. So x plus y whole square 37. So x plus y will come out to be root 37. Similarly, x minus y will come out to be 25 minus 12, that is equals to 13. So x minus y will come out to be root 13. Okay, and we need to find the value of the longer diagonal. That means we need to find the value of 2x. So let's add both the equation. So it will be x plus y, x minus y. This equals to root 37. This equals to root 13. So this will come out, y will be cancelled. So it will be 2x equals to root 37 plus root 13. And हमें निकालना क्या था? We need to find the value of 2x. So our answer is option C, root 37 plus root 13. Question we are given, there are three positive integers x, y, and z, and they are in arithmetic progression. Okay, so that means 2y equals to x plus z. Okay, and if y minus x is greater than 2 and x, y, z equals to 5 times x plus y plus z, then we need to find the value of z minus x. So we can't do much with this equation. So हम इसे elimination में use करेंगे. We will proceed with this equation where we know x times y times z equals to 5 times x plus y plus z. Okay, and अब हमारे पास दो तरीके हैं. Either we can replace y with x plus z divided by 2, or we can replace x plus z with 2y. But we will replace x plus z with 2y, because ऐसा करने से we will be having a single variable in the right hand side, that is y, which we can cut with this y. Okay, so this will be x plus y plus z equals to 5 times this x plus z will become 2y, so it will be again 3y. So let's cut this y. So we will be having xz equals to 15, and we are told that all these are positive integers, so we should not be having much difficulty in solving value of x and z manually. Okay, so let's start with putting x equals to 1, so our z will come out to be 15. So value of y will be, in this case, this total common difference is 7, so it will be 8. Okay, and does this satisfy our this condition y minus x is greater than 2? Yes. So this is a legal valid combination, and at this point we can solve get our answer, but for the explanation purpose I will show you other methods. I'll continue the question. Okay, so next, x can't be 2, because then z will be 7.5. X can be 3, z will be 5. In this case, y will be 4, but y minus x is not greater than 2. Wrong. Next, x can be 4. No. Then z will be decimal. And x can't be 5, because if x would be 5, z will be 3, and z minus would be minus 2, but we can't have minus value. Okay. So only valid combination we have is x as 1, y as 8, and z as 15. And we need to find the value of z minus x, that is 15 minus 1. Answer is option C, 14. So in this question we are given, let D and E be midpoints. Oh, sorry, D and E be points on sides AB and AC respectively of a triangle ABC, such that AD is to BD is 2 is to 1, and A is to C is equals to 2 is to 3. And we are given, if the area of triangle AD is equals to 8 centimeter square, then we need to find the area of triangle ABC. ठीक है, so again same procedure, geometry का question. First let's form a figure. They are given D and E are points on AB and AC. So this is D, this is E, and AD is to BD. This is 2, so let's say this is 2x, BD is x. Okay, and AE is 2x and CE is 3x. Let's say this is angle A, and we are given that area of triangle ADE is equals to 8. This is equals to 8, and we need to find the area of complete triangle ABC. Then guys, do you know this formula, like area of triangle ADE equals to half times. Yeah, you can take different variables. Sorry, actually we should take different variables because we are not given that these are equal. Good point, Ishita. Yes, in wala formula. So half of AD into AE times sine of A. ठीक है? We'll be using this formula. Great, many of you already know this. So let's proceed with this formula. So for triangle AD, area equals to 8 and length of this AD equals to 2x and length of A is equals to 2y, and let's say sin A as sin A. So value of sin A will come out to be 4 upon xy. Okay, and area of triangle ABC equals to, that we need to find, ABC equals to half of AB times AC times sin A. Okay, so answer is equals to half of AB equals to 3x, AC equals to 5y, and sin A is equals to 4 divided by xy. Let's eliminate x and y. This 2 can be cut using this 4. So it will be 5 into 3 into 2. Answer is equals to 30. Guys, समझ आया? Any doubt to anyone? Yeah, we could have solved this using similarity or the method that Abhijit Singh is saying, that we could have 2 by 3, 2 by 5. There are multiple methods. But I feel this is the best method. Because ये काफी जगह use होता है, we can use this in similar many forms and in many questions. Guys, any doubt to anyone? Great. Then एक बार let's see how many questions are of which round and for which person. Let me use different color pen. Let me use this pen. ठीक है. Guys, talking about this question, many of you were saying कि this is round 1. But again, I feel if you are scoring good marks, then this is round 1 for you. Otherwise, it is safe to assume it to be round 2. Because this involves PNC. Okay. And for PNC, many people don't study PNC that good. But again, I will suggest that you should definitely know this formula. Because CAT repeats question and ये वाला formula बहुत बार यूज होता है. And not just in CAT, आपको पास LRDI में भी आपको ये वाला क्वेश्चन यूज करना पड़ेगा. But again, condition is that they all should be identical. Like the item that needs to be distributed, they have to be identical. Okay. So again, if the something that I mentioned here, if you are gaining more than 95 plus, then definitely round 1. Otherwise, you can think about round 2. Okay. Moving to next question, question number 2. Log question, again, question from modern maths. So many people leave this question, this concept, but I think, in my opinion, logs are one of the easiest topic that we can have. So you should definitely study logs. Or logs के अंदर we have only few types of questions and few formulas we have. So if you are good with those formulas, then you can solve maximum of the questions that log encounter. So if you will be good with 4 5 different formulas that we have for log, you will be, I guess, able to solve at least 70% of questions. Okay. So this was again round 1. So in this type of question, I think if you are familiar with logs, this was round 1. And if you are not familiar with logs, then I don't think आप कर पाते ये question को. But I highly suggest that you should study logs. This was one of the toughest question I think slot 2 had. But if you can think that we need to find the value of x minus y and if we can make whole square kind of thing. So it was mainly based on logic thing. If you are able to crack the logic, then this was round 1, otherwise round 2 or round 3. But again, I suggest if you want to score something like 99 plus, or in the range of 95 to 99, or less than 95, less than this, then this was round 1, somewhere close to round 1, and bottom this you can consider it to be round 2 or round 3. Okay, so this was mainly for algebra. If you know this, you know this. But अब करने के बाद आई थिंक फॉर द नेक्स्ट टाइम इफ यू विल एनकाउंटर सिमिलर टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन, तो आपको क्लिक कर जाना है क्वेश्चन. ओके, मूविंग टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, अरिथमेटिक क्वेश्चन. आई हैव शोन यू 3 मेथड्स. इजीएस्ट क्वेश्चन. ओके, इजीएस्ट क्वेश्चन. ये वाला क्वेश्चन डेफिनेटली होना चाहिए था. दिस वाज डेफिनेटली राउंड 1. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, ट्रेन क्वेश्चन. टाइम, स्पीड, डिस्टेंस. I agree, difficult concept, difficult language. But if you are making mistake while leaving this type of words, then I think mistake is yours. But अगर concept में दिक्कत है, then you can do some questions of trains. Then train में काफी similar questions आते हैं. Like train में we, in my opinion, I think we encounter 2 type of question where it is given there is a pole and train crosses this pole. Second is if 2 trains are going either in the same direction or in opposite direction, then train 1 crosses train 2. So in all those type of question, we need to find the value of length of train A or B. So हो जाता है वाला क्वेश्चन. या train crossing a man, again वो same concept है जिसके अंदर man is a stationary pole वाला. Okay, so if you feel that you was not able to do this question, then you should again revise trains wale questions. Okay, this was somewhere close to round 1 or round 2 depending upon your level. So if you are north of 95, then this was round 1 for you. Ayush is asking we should study from only mocks. Nahi Ayush, I don't suggest you that, because depending upon level to level, if you are at 99.5 plus at this point of time, then I think mocks are good for you. But if you are a concept building stage, or if you are at a stage where you are further refining your skills, you should look for other methods apart from mocks as well. Okay, so we have next out, but sir bots and stream वाले question बनते ही नहीं. So Apnil, I do agree that boats and streams are difficult, but relative velocity वाले concepts के साथ practice करोगे तो हो जाएगा वो. Okay, so now moving to question number 6. I guess guys this was the easiest question. इस क्वेश्चन में कुछ नहीं था. पेट क्वेश्चन हर साल कैट में आता है. वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन. इफ यू हैव गिवन 10 मॉक्स, देन 10 मॉक्स में से 4 मॉक्स में सिमिलर टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन रिपीट होगा 4-5 मॉक्स में. देन गाइस ये वाले क्वेश्चन तो एटलीस्ट कर लो. ये क्वेश्चन तो हर बार रिपीट हो रहा है, हर बार आ रहा है, सेम लैंग्वेज, सेम मेथड, सेम फॉर्मूला. तो करना है ना क्वेश्चन तो हमें. टाइम में मान सकता हूँ, इफ यू आर टेकिंग 2 मिनट्स इंस्टेड ऑफ 1 मिनट, दैट्स एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. बट इफ यू आर नॉट एबल टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन अगेन एंड अगेन, देन गाइस टाइम टू वेक अप. करना है क्वेश्चन हमें. ठीक है, ये वाला क्वेश्चन गलत नहीं होगा नेक्स्ट टाइम से हमारा. मूविंग टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. इसके अंदर अगेन बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन था हमारा. दिस वाज फेयरली सिंपल, वेयर वी जस्ट नीड टू मेक 2 क्रॉस 2 मैट्रिक्स, एंड हमारे को जो हमारी सिंपल इक्वेशन में वी वर गिवन, वी जस्ट नीड टू प्लॉट दैट इन न्यूमेरिकल इक्वेशन फॉर्म, देन सिंपली इक्वेट दिस टू पार्ट एंड आंसर आ गया. काफी सिंपल क्वेश्चन. सो इफ यू आर एनीवेयर north of 95 or even 90 plus now, then you should solve this question, because for 90 plus I think, I am not sure, but you need to solve I guess 9 to 10 questions, right? Absolute right. So 22 में से अगर आपको 9 और 10 राइट करना है, then you have to solve this type of question. ठीक है, so solve this question. गाइज आई एम नॉट टेकिंग एनी क्वेश्चन लाइक कि सर मॉक कहाँ से परचेज करें, कौन सा मॉक करें, और फॉर complete cat strategy, because I think Ketan sir is a good person for all this type of thing. So you should listen to his YT videos, because Ketan sir tells absolutely magic things. So वो करो. मैं आपको कॉन्ट्स का बता सकता हूँ कि कॉन्ट्स में कहाँ से क्या करना है आपको. Okay. Moving to next question, question number 8. Arithmetic question, normal question that we always do, though it involves some type of difficulties. But again, I think if you are north of 95 or 99 now, 95, 99, that is if you are planning to solve 13, 14 questions, if you want to solve 13, 14 question, then you have to do this question. One doubt सर, मेरा सिर्फ अरिथमेटिक एंड अलजेब्रा अच्छे से हुआ है, मैं ज्योमेट्री स्टार्ट करूँ तो, बिकॉज मेरा ज्योमेट्री इतना अच्छा ही नहीं हुआ है, सैटरडे टू गेट गुड. Definitely, Siddhant, definitely you should do geometry, because in the recent papers geometry is losing its essence, but we encounter 4 to 5 questions. Okay. और आप कैसे कह सकते हो कि आप 4 और 5 क्वेश्चंस को डायरेक्टली छोड़ दोगे, बिकॉज यू नेवर नो कि पेपर में काफी इजी क्वेश्चन आ जाता है ज्योमेट्री के. इफ वी आर हैविंग 4 to 5 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ ज्योमेट्री, then many will be very easy na. So you should do geometry. You can't leave arithmetic, algebra and geometry in any case. Okay, so if you are planning for 80 plus, you have to do these topics. Moving to next question, question number 9. This was fairly simple question of geometry. कुछ नहीं था इस क्वेश्चन में. We were given 2 parts. The area part that we have given, the side we have given, और रोम्बस की बेसिक प्रॉपर्टीज हमें पता होनी चाहिए थी. दैट रोम्बस, diagonals of rhombus bisect each other at 90 degree. If you know these 3 things na, like you know that area, what is the area of rhombus, this property of rhombus, and Pythagoras theorem, then this was definitely very easy question. And guys, paper mein don't leave this type of question, you should do these questions. Okay, let's move to the next question, question number 10. Again, very simple question. If you know that if you can relate this concept with this concept, then बहुत simple. कैट के अंदर बहुत simple question आ रहे हैं. You just need to follow the hierarchy that first this step needs to be done, then this step needs to be done. So again, if you are planning 90 plus, then I think you should do this. That's because if you want to solve 10 to 11 question, then these are the questions that you have to do. Again, चलो ठीक है, if not 90 plus, if 95 plus, then you have to do 11 questions और उसके अंदर आपको करना है. Okay, so this was easy question, mix of 2 concepts, but you should do this.